Hey everybody, I hope that you're all doing well. So the first cards that we have out are Five of Pentacles, and we also have the Queen of Swords here. So with the Five of Pentacles, we're in a situation and we want something about it to change because it feels uncomfortable. When it's a five, like, you're not meant to be comfortable within it. Like, you can use the feeling of being uncomfortable or not liking something, use that as motivation for change, maybe in ways that we're not always the most open to or weren't open to before. But when something gets uncomfortable enough, it becomes a great motivator. So we can use this in a way that benefits us. So even though it's not like fun to be uncomfortable, or it's not great when we feel like we don't have what we need, at the same time, there are ways that we can use that experience to help us move through it. And so that can be something that you're deciding to tap into here. With this Five of Pentacles, you see how the flower is wilting here. Like, it needs to be taken care of. It needs something. It wants something here. And so what is going to feed that? So if you're seeing yourself as being the flower in this instance, you can find yourself in a situation where, like, maybe you need some sunlight, like maybe you need some water, maybe you need some love, maybe you need a hug, maybe there's something going on here that you need. Queen of Swords is going to be that part of you that's like, okay, I'm not going to panic. I'm going to think about this. I'm going to take in everything from my environment. I'm going to like look at this situation, and I'm going to be calculated in what it is that I do here. So this is you looking at what's going on with this. And this is also, because it's the Queen of Swords, this is the part of you that you're not going to get like so caught in your feelings about this to the point where you're like ineffective at taking action and doing something. Queen of Swords is very good at being able to like separate ourselves for a moment to survey what's going on and then figure out, okay, this is my situation. I want that to happen. Now, what do I need to do here in the middle to get from here to there? That is that part of you. This is a very, very intelligent part of yourself that you're connecting with here. So what are we going to do? I'm seeing Queen of Wands come out. Queen of Wands is that part of you that you really do believe in yourself and what you're capable of. Like, there's nothing really beyond your means. Like, you're not going to hear that you can't do it. That is the part of you that's the Queen of Wands. And we have the Ten of Cups here, so with the Ten of Cups, this is about sustainability, and it's sustainability for the part of you that's both the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So maybe there's something going on within a relationship that you have with another person where you want to make things go from maybe like a not quite situation to something that would feel better all around. It's interesting too, because like with Five of Pentacles, it indicates that there can possibly be something physically going on, like something going on within the actual 3D environment that may not be the most ideal circumstance. And then having that Ten of Cups, this is going to be about like the feelings that we have about things here within this. So it feels like there is a, maybe like something needs to happen within the environment, and that will help bring things together here. And it doesn't feel like it's only going from like an uncomfortable situation to then like a comfortable situation, but then I'm not happy with it. It feels like there's an element of like, I'm doing this because this is what I feel like I need to do in order to feel like right with myself here. Maybe for some of you, in order to feel right with this other person. But having the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck, maybe it's like a little bit complicated here. Yeah, you can just feel like pretty much at a loss what to do and how to tackle this. It's like you don't want to be in this situation, but you may not really know like what to do here. And also too, having Two of Swords be connected with Ten of Cups, you may be like, I don't know what I'm going to feel like happy with. Like, I don't know what, maybe it's like, I don't know what the best thing is for me here. I don't know what's really right for me here. That can be the thing. Or like I haven't fully decided on that. Or I may just not feel like it's totally obvious at this point. I know that I don't like this that's going on here. And I know that I want to get over there. I'm just trying to figure out how to do exactly that. Now, having Queen of Swords and having Three of Cups here, there can be somebody that you connect with. It can be somebody, it can be multiple people. This can be like a group of friends that you have that you're going to be connecting with. This can be like somebody that's like really, really supportive of you. Yeah, so Three of Cups will be a space where it's like people or a person that you can talk to because it's cups. It's going to be that, like, let me say how I feel here, and I have somebody that's supporting me doing that. And so Queen of Swords may be entering into a little bit of a phase of needing to, like, talk this out or talk this through. That can be what's necessary. I feel, too, like, Queen of Swords and Queen of Wands, they are connecting with one another. Like, you can be, like, friendly with this person, or there's like something going on where you have good rapport with this person. Maybe there's somewhere where you need to speak with them where it can be helpful within this situation. Because with that Two of Swords, you can be like, I feel kind of like I'm at a dead end and I don't really know what to do. So Three of Cups can be you confiding in somebody about this. And because it's a Three of Cups, like this is somebody that you trust. This is somebody that you can speak with and like have honest conversations with. This is somebody that loves you. This is somebody that cares about you. And so this is something that you can find to be helpful. It's like any type of support that you can get. And maybe there are multiple people. Maybe for some of you, you have like one person that you're going to reach out to. Maybe then you're going to call another person, maybe another person. Like we have a Three of Cups here. It can be whatever is your like support system going through this that you would prefer to have. That can be something that you're leaning into. Because I feel definitely like some conferring that would be happening here. I feel kind of like if you were to handle this on your own, you may like feel a little bit lost. I'm not saying that you can't do it yourself. You can. What I'm saying is that you may find that having support in this instance, I wonder if that's just like my Aries moon coming out here. You can just, in this instance, I think that it would be beneficial for you to have support in working through this. Like if there are people that you can talk sense to in some type of way that will give you good advice, or like, I mean, Three of Cups, it doesn't have to be advice. This can be somebody that like hugs you when you need to be hugged, or that like says something like comforting that maybe isn't like practical, but it's like maybe emotionally nice to have. It's like, it's whatever way that you seek comfort and you seek like a sense of connection and a sense of support, Three of Cups can be where you find that. And it can allow for you to feel reconnected as Queen of Swords, which this can be the part of us that we need to figure something out here in connecting back and like reuniting with this part of you that is the Queen of Wands. Because even though this can be another person, it's still going to have to do with your relationship with yourself. There are situations that can be reflective of only what's already going on internally. So this can be a time when you reunite with that aspect of your fire energy, which will help you confidently show up and do what you need to do here with this, and trust yourself that you're making the right call. And I'm seeing the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck too. So whatever this is that would be supportive of you, that you would get connected with, it's something that would lead you from a place of truth. Okay? That bit is important. Yeah, maybe some of you with Five of Pentacles and Three of Cups, like maybe you want more of a sense of community, or maybe you really are looking for support right now. Having that Three of Cups there really can be helpful. Okay. Maybe there's something big that you're going to be taking on. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe this is about getting your confidence up to do something, because Wheel of Fortune can be like it can be quite a big undertaking. It can be about like big stuff that it's time for these things to be happening. It can be about possibly like big changes that are happening. It's about you being ready to move forward and expanding maybe in a way that you hadn't been before. I also feel too like there's an essence of self-discovery that's connected with this. Like you can be, Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. You can be learning more about yourself You can be learning more about what you care about. You can be learning more about your authentic self-expression. You can be learning more about your creativity. You can be learning more about the terms in which you want to be living your life with Queen of Wands and Wheel of Fortune. I feel too something about like your energy or your aura even expanding here. So going from Three of Pentacles, which is a lot, or not Three of Pentacles, going from Five of Pentacles, which is a lot that we're not feeling very happy with. And we can even feel like Five of Pentacles isn't just looking at a situation and being ungrateful. Five of Pentacles is like, I'm not getting stuff that I need here, like in order to thrive. So it's not just, again, it's not just like you being ungrateful about something. Five of Pentacles is like, I cannot survive. Like, this is not helping my sense of well-being. It's like if the plant isn't getting water, it's not just like being ungrateful for not having water, like it needs that water, right? So you're finding yourself in a situation like that where it's not just about like your mentality as far as what the situation is. It's like, this is actually something that's meant to change. You're not just meant to be dealing with this and that you just need to like be happy or whatever. That's really not the case in a situation like this. Something is meant to change. That's why it's a 5. The core of a 5 is going to be something that is changing. So that's why something needs to be done there. So that Two of Swords is like, I know that I need to do something, but we can feel unsure about what to do. And what exactly do we feel unsure about here? It's the 10 of Cups. So it will be, I want to make a choice where I'm moving in the direction of something that feels like it sustains my well-being, especially on an internal level. And I don't know, is it this way or is it that way? And this is something that has to be figured out. And that's why I feel too, like with the Three of Cups, maybe you have somebody, I mean, Three of Cups and Wheel of Fortune, you can have like somebody that supports you that's like very wise and maybe can like tell you something important. Or you can have like some type of community that you're connected with that can maybe give you options that you weren't seeing before. I feel for many of you, like, I don't think that this is just one person that you're going to be connecting with that's going to help you with this. I think that it may be a mix of people possibly here. And I'm not saying they all have to be connected with one another, but this may be like a couple different perspectives that you need to get here. Like, you know, different people are going to give you different advice or they know different things. So it can be something like this where that's like a more helpful approach for you to take. And anything that's going to have you believing in yourself, anything that's going to encourage that, anything that is going to help strengthen your Mars energy here. And also too, having Wheel of Fortune, having Jupiter, this is us seeing the big picture. You talking to people or you connecting with channels that are going to help you see the big picture, which is going to make this situation make sense for you as far as what to be doing here. Because I'm already seeing you be on a wave where you can connect with insight. Like, you are very intelligent. We're seeing the Wheel of Fortune here. Like, you understand how to like put things into place and put the puzzle together. It just feels like maybe some like needed stuff that can help you understand the way that this puzzle works. As I said before, I'm not saying that you don't know how to figure this out on your own. What I'm saying is that support can be helpful. So you don't have to, but it can be helpful. And support can come in many ways. It can be a book that we read. It can be a video that we listen to. It doesn't have to be a person. It can be a person. It can be people. Interesting. I feel like this is going to help you believe in yourself in a way that you may not. I feel like this is going to help you believe that you can do something empowering in this circumstance that you may not fully be like there yet with yourself. And that's why this support is important. But it's the type of support that is going to feel empowering. This is not support that you're going to get that's going to tell you that you can't do it or tell you to just like suck it up and accept your situation. This is the type of support that is going to like this Three of Cups feels very emotionally in tune to me. And so even though you're coming through as the Queen of Swords, which is very like matter of fact, like point blank, this is what's going on, that Three of Cups can like bring some type of balance that I feel like would be very comforting to you at this time. You can be really receptive to it. And I think that's what's going to light your fire here. So this is going to be something encouraging, but I feel like there's like an emotional touch to this that's going to be really important here. That is kind of what you need, because I don't really think that anyone's going to like tell you of options that you don't know here. I actually think with the Queen of Swords, like you coming out primarily as the Queen of Swords, you probably already know what your options are within this instance, because Queen of Swords is very smart, very, very intelligent. And so the type of support that you can be getting may not be to be like, well, practically you can do this and practically you can do that, or like, you know, like maybe you didn't see that option over there. I don't really get that. I actually think that you're going to get some type of comforting water type of support. So this will be like on an emotional and intuitive level, like something very comforting, supporting, like giving you a sense of morale. And that's the thing that helps you feel safe to step into your firepower here and to take this on and say, I'm ready for this. I'm ready to expand. I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to open up. And that is going to feel like your natural state. And this can be a part of you that you haven't been totally connected to. Like maybe there's a part of you that hasn't been feeling so adventurous. Maybe this is a part of you that hasn't been feeling so open. Maybe there's a part of you that's been like maybe a little bit shut down. I feel like a little bit disconnected. But this is the thing that helps bring that back together. This is the thing that mends that. And when you do get connected with it, it feels like what's going on here and the way that you want to move through this, it's like you believe in yourself. You know what this reminds me of? I have not seen this movie since I was a child. In Peter Pan, I think it's like the live action, and I don't remember. I haven't seen this movie in such a long time. Please, like my brain was not formed when I was watching it at that age. It's like when I don't know if Peter's like on the verge of death or like something like that, but then all of a sudden feels like filled with love. And so you think in a moment like he's gonna die or like something's gonna happen, and then all of a sudden he just like shoots up and has this energy in him. Like that's what this is feeling like to me. It feels like you connecting with like the essence of the universe, and that you go from like your power being totally like dwindled down here by this, and then still feeling stuck, because this is like, I don't want to be here, but then like a decision isn't being made and like nothing is being done, and like I don't really know what to do here. It goes from that to then just like skyrocketing within the energy, and I feel like it's just like clear what to do then. And so it makes all the difference. And coming back to this point of this situation, it feels like you start, and I think that this is about like the energy that you're in, because I'm not seeing you being like given any information that you didn't have, or like look at it from this angle, because you're not seeing it. Like Queen of Wands already is looking at it from or Queen of Swords is already looking at it from all the different angles. I feel like this is more so about like believing in what's possible in your given circumstance. And when that thing happens and he like gets lit up with all of that energy, it's like something that's going on that I feel like whatever like wasn't there before that you needed to be connected to within your energy, it like you're embodying that again. And then I feel like it helps you to be able to move through this and do what you need to do. And there's this feeling of like of hope, there's this feeling of inspiration, like there's this feeling of promise, there's this feeling of autonomy that's connected with this. So you go from 5 of Pentacles to 9 of Pentacles. Like 9 of Pentacles is like the opposite of the 5 of Pentacles as far as I'm concerned within this reading. 5 of Pentacles is like, I'm over here and I'm withering away. And 9 of Pentacles is when things are just overflowing and feel very abundant, and like I have everything that I could possibly need. to do this. And that is the difference. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I just like moved the cards a little bit, and I just like moved them a little bit like that. And when I did, I'm seeing strength there. That feels significant. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.